What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Commander Awesomeness, and if you're new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 200 subscribers, hoping to hit that by the end of the month. And tonight I will be simulating the 1-1 Jacksonville Jaguars versus the 1-1 Buffalo Bills Monday Night Football game. This will be a good one, so yeah. We're gonna jump right into things. We're gonna upgrade some guys as per usual, then look at the rankings, and then jump right into the action. So let's frickin' do this. Alrighty. It doesn't look like the Jaguars need any upgrades, so we're gonna jump right over to the Bills. See what they got here. Bills. Okie dokie. Let's see what we got here. It looks like the Bills got some upgrades here. Let's see what they got. The only upgrade that the Bills will get will be David Edwards. Will be in 73 overall. All right. Bet. So if there are any Jaguars or Bills fans, let me know in the comments down below what your score predictions are for this game and who you think will win. I'm always interested to see what you guys think. So let me know in the comments down below. And without further ado, let's get this show on the road, baby. Monday Night Football number 1 coming to you from Buffalo, starting now. Let's get it, baby. Let's frickin' get it.
Tonight, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make a... Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. KJ Hamler returning it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
Allen off the play fake. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big play there on the first play of the game. 43 yards.
And there's not a quarterback in the league that will ever complain about having small receivers like a Tyreek Hill or a Cooper Kupp who can find a seam, have good vision, and get open. But when you're throwing downfield like this, you want a big, tall receiver who can go above the rim, or if you're a volleyball fan, above the net and get it.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. There are the numbers for Samuel from that game last week. 8 catches, 122 yards.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in this first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. From the gun, it's Allen hitting Samuel on the slant. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Allen now looks to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They go back to the ground now with Davis. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Ray Davis, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. So here come the Jaguars to take over for the first time behind Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback in season number 4.
And normally in this spot, we talk about passing numbers from last week, but this time, it's all about the rushing. 3 times he found the end zone in his last ball game. He is a do-everything quarterback, and you have to expect we'll see him call his own number here as well.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 96 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Another tote for Etienne. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. Back deep to return is KJ Hamler. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. The Bills are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate. Always tough, NFL.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. They run the counter with Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. This defense for the Jags, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So time to see Jacksonville get on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd down, ETN once more. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. They work now on 2nd and 9. Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
And let's just go ahead and list all the things Scout saw when he was coming out of LSU. Tracks the ball easily. Great vertical speed. Plays above the rim. Excellent catch radius.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that's an old play caller's trick right there. Right up there with run the ball inside the tackles on 1st down. You just watch your quarterback get sacked on the previous play. Now you let those defensive linemen penetrate again, hoping to get their hands on him one more time. But this time, he's got the perfect call dialed up, and the screen burns him for a 1st down.
Here's Lawrence. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. Headed 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. Now Sean McDermott going to throw out the challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Again, it's Lawrence. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
And they'll run with ETN. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen. Flushed out right. And Allen will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. A good pickup there at 22.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Josh Hines-Allen there on the stop. You look at this Jaguar defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. To the air, Allen. Coleman has it here right side. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Allen going to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Allen now on first down. And it's complete. What a catch at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards, the final tally.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
Here's Allen to throw it. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football. And right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone. And they love being able to rely on to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And this drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
And there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Lawrence will throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43. Now Lawrence to throw. He targets Ingram for another grab. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. Back to the ground with ETN. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Well, the first carry here for Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Motion man left is Kirk. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars first down as he'll get this down inside the 20. Handoff running left is ETN. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They go play action with Lawrence. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Devin Duvernay with an acrobatic catch. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a JAX touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route too.
Yeah, he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. ETN once more. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Here is third down and 4. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Third and 5. Back to throw. Lawrence work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Back to the ground with Robinson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he'll go down at the 28. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Lawrence going to give this to Robinson, draw play. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a yard. On the draw, Robinson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Now a handoff to Bigsby, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8, now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Here's a second and 8. Robinson, he'll try the left side. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Looking to throw. Lawrence sets up the screen to Robinson. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this one is right through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And here come the Bills. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Allen. And complete, right side to Cook. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing now is Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Play action. Allen. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Allen. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Setting up the screen for Cook. Down inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Davis. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Cook is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Pass on for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Taking it right down Broadway. And how about that for just running out the clock? And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now the kick short, but this is a live football picked up in the end zone. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A final shot before half for Allen. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We saw some strong work from James Cook in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Austin Johnson gets the sack defensively.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Lawrence. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
On 1st down, Lawrence on the slant, he's got Davis. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. 2nd and 10. Lawrence going to throw again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Back to throw. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that'll bring him back within a point. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them, and let's get the ball back for us.
So here are the Bills to take over. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Throwing is Allen on third. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Foyesade Alurican. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Back to throw. Lawrence is caught by Davis. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Brian Thomas, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in this third quarter. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit, did he?
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session, will
No,
he?
he was right there. They'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away, but they won't be too upset with him. He did his job for the most part.
Doug Peterson says, let's go for two here. Lawrence going to look to throw for it, and this will be caught as they convert here for two. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bills offense back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. This is 2nd and 8. Now Allen. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Allen. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, and it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really high level.
They've been hot so far. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Lawrence's throw going to be caught by Davis. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Second and 14. ETN on the toss right. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
He really looked comfortable there, scanning the situation, analyzing things, feeling the pressure, and then stepping up right through the middle and sprinting for a first down.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, first and 10. Lawrence. A throw here right sideline, falls incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now it's second and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
A 10th carry of the game for Cook. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That is Josh Hines Allen getting in there to bring him down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
This is all about finding the open space in the middle of the field. How do you do that? One way is through play action. That's going to freeze those linebackers for just a split second, and sometimes that's all you need. They run a deep in route behind them, and it works to perfection.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3rd down and 1. Here's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Allen now looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! Dawson Knox with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. And now out come the Jags. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Third and 2. Now Lawrence able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. Now Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 81 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Lawrence. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. This is caught, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Etienne is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. It's caught by Coleman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. On second down, Cook. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. To the air. Allen firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. And now they've got their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL, all tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Lawrence to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Lawrence will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now Lawrence on first down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Back to throw again. Lawrence hit, and the ball is free. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And this is going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he is going to have a JAGS first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence stays on his feet. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Gabriel Davis. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jags have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral it down near the 11-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. He's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram from 3 yards out. And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Point after, right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. They have the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. To throw, it's Allen. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
And the former 1st overall pick really came into his own a season ago. That's what the Jaguars envisioned. Double-digit sacks for the first time in his career. He gets another one here.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. And he is caught. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Allen's got this complete to Cook. Now 2nd and 4. To throw is Allen. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere.
put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. Lawrence to a knee, and that will write a finish to this one. So with that mean 3 weeks in the books, and they creep above 500 now at 2-1.
You know, I played with a guy once after taking a knee at the end of the game, and he came in and grabbed the equipment manager and said, make sure you watch that spot, you know, special, because I just took a knee for a win. That tells you how much guys enjoy that, because getting a win, no one takes it for granted.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Jags, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.
Oh, that was quite the game. Both Trevor Lawrence and Josh Allen just went crazy tonight. Alright. So Josh Allen went 37 for 47 with 413 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and his longest pass of the day was from 43 yards. Meanwhile, Trevor Lawrence went 31 for 35 with 312 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, only 1 interception, and his longest pass of the day was from 29 yards. So a little Trevor Lawrence legacy game here. love to see that, especially if you're a Jaguars fan. Now for rushing, Trevor Etienne Jr. Had 23 rushing attempts for 103 yards, 2 touchdowns, and his longest run of the day was from 14 yards. James Cook had 4 rushing attempts for 90 yards, only 1 touchdown, and his longest run of the day was from 6 yards. And Ray Davis had 3 rushing attempts for 6 yards, only 1 touchdown, and his longest run of the day is from 3 yards. For catching, oh boy, this is gonna be a lot. Dawson Knox had 5 catches for 37 yards, 2 touchdowns, and his longest catch of the day is from 9 yards. Devin Duvernay had only 1 catch for 22 yards and a touchdown. Evan Ingram had 5 catches for 36 yards, a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day. And his longest catch of the day is from 11 yards. Marquez Valdez Gantling had 6 catches for 92 yards, a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day why can't I not speak right now? And his longest catch of the day is from 36 yards. Curtis Samuel had 11 catches for 114 yards, a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day is from 17 yards. Brian Thomas Jr. had 4 catches for 43 yards, a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 14 yards. And Gabe Davis had 8 catches for 65 yards, a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 12 yards. For blocking, Anson Harrison allowed a sack, James Cook allowed a sack, and Deion Dawkins allowed a sack, and Ezra Cleveland allowed 3 sacks. Oh boy. For sacks, Austin Johnson had 2 sacks. Greg Rousseau had 1.5 sacks. Deion Jones had a sack. Trevon Walker had a sack. Yasir Abdullah had a sack. And Ed Oliver had half a sack. For field goals, there was only 2 the entire game, and they were both by Cameron Little. And he missed the other field goal, but his longest field goal was from 52 yards. For punting, Sam Martin had 3 punts for 125 yards, and his longest punt of the day was from 48 yards. And Logan Cook had only 1 punt for 44 yards. And for kick returns, KJ Hamler had 7 returns for 184 yards, and his longest return of the day is from 32 yards. Devin Duvernay had 2 returns for only 42 yards, and his longest return was from 23 yards. And Gabe Davis had 1 return for -1 yards. For punt returns, Devin Duvernay had 1 return for 4 yards, and KJ Hamler had 1 return for 2 yards. And that's pretty much all the stats from this game, as the Jacksonville Jaguars win a primetime thriller, 49-42, as both quarterbacks, Trevor Lawrence and Josh Allen, just balled out in a very exciting game here. I hope you guys are still here, because wow, that was a wild game. Alrighty. Advance, beautiful. Josh Allen better still be in MVP stock after that game, but holy cow. Okay. So there's no upgrades for the Bills. Interesting. Or was there? I don't think there was. If there was, and I actually upgraded that guy, I'm sorry. I'm just stupid today for some reason. Oh shit! I forgot to do the rankings as well. That's my bad too. You know what? We're gonna do that while we're still here. So the Jaguars are number 19 offense in the league. Meanwhile, the Bills are the number 2 offense in the league. Defensively, the Jaguars are the number 10 defense in the league. Meanwhile, the Bills are the number 22 defense in the league. And now upgrading the players for the Jaguars. Let's see what we got. Trevon Walker and Trevor Lawrence. Trevon Walker will be in 79 overall, and Trevor Lawrence will be in 78 overall. You'll have to see that. Alright. And now we're gonna see. Hurry up. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, and that's pretty much gonna be it. So the next game that will be seemingly will be the Washington Commanders versus the Cincinnati Bengals for the second Monday Night Football game. The Commanders are 1-1 on the season. Meanwhile, the Bengals are 0-2 on the season. And that's pretty much like where I'll leave it off. So if you guys made it to the end of this video, make sure you guys leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're on the road to 200 subscribers. And I will see you guys next time. Have an amazing night, guys.